Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 1, I have a message for you today. And this is about this new moon, what this new moon cycle has in store for you. And the first thing I want to share is that before I started this reading, I felt kind of frustrated and resistant to start this reading. And then once I cleaned the space, it was better. But there was also something, I had an idea in my mind. I wanted to work with feathers to choose from, but then I didn't have the right feathers, and then I got a little annoyed by the fact that I didn't have the right feathers with me. And then I was like, okay, just surrender it. Just let it go. It's not for this moment. Now we could just gonna do it without the feathers. And while I was shuffling the cards for your reading, this came through that it's important to share with you. So there is something in cleaning your space, cleaning your body, or cleaning your house, or cleaning your space energetically. Maybe also literally to clean out your house, maybe throw away some things you don't need anymore, or things that are attached to certain habits or people or whatever, something you want to leave behind. So cleaning in general feels significant for you. And also to, if you have a certain idea in your mind and you try to do something with it and you feel that things are working against, to accept it as it is and to just surrender it and to allow the things to flow as they flow. We are also, we have a new moon cycle, but we are still, the moment I'm recording this, we are still in Mercury retrograde, the end of it. She's gonna go direct on Friday again, but she's gonna um, um, I lost the word. She's gonna stand still for some days. So it also feels like this new moon cycle. Normally with the new moon we can go, but this new moon cycle feels a little like give the things a little bit more time. Stay in a place of do it slowly. Do the things slowly and take the things as they come. So this feels very significant to share that with you. What came out already for you also is the rune of breakthrough and the rune of the self. And this is Dagas and Mana. And it feels like this new moon cycle can bring for you or carries the opportunity, the possibility for a big breakthrough according to something within yourself. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this really feels like a very big breakthrough, a completely turning of the wheel into something very fulfilling. There is also a message here about forgiveness, but I'm gonna look into it, what this is about. Okay, interesting. So there is also a message here that something is gonna come through to you this moon, and it's gonna make absolutely no sense. It's nothing that can be caught with your mind. There is nothing logical in this, but it's gonna come through and it's gonna be some kind of pillar for you. Let's see what the title says about this. There is more messages here on the table also about really, I feel a lot of abundance in here, a lot of fertility, a lot of growth, a lot of progress. And with the message of forgiveness that is also here, this might have to do with some part of yourself where you are still judging yourself, and that is really asking for your forgiveness. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and this really feels like the feeling I had before, because I was kind of frustrated and annoyed in a sense, and this Eight of Swords gives that same vibration. So you might feel like this in this moment. And what I see is you are working hard on a new beginning. But it's not easy. It feels like a struggle. It feels like you have to defend yourself or you have to stand strong. It feels like a strong battle. But in the same time, there is clarity for you what you want. There is a very clear vision for you where you want to be. And it's good for you to keep that vision. It's very good for you to keep that vision. But still there is this message of forgiveness, and still there is the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. And that feeling, what I said, like, give the things the time they need. And especially now, in the beginning, mainly in the beginning of this new moon cycle, don't rush anything. Don't try to push the river. Don't hasten the harvest. Just take it slow. Take it slow, take care of yourself, cleanse your space. So I see here again, I'm just gonna pull these two. Beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, so I see here again this, you are working on something. You are working towards a certain new beginning. And it's very clear for you where you want to go. We have this new beginning, the Fool, and under the Fool we have the Five of Cups, which also confirms to me like there is still something that needs to be released. And especially in the beginning of this new moon cycle, take time for that releasing, that cleansing. Clear out the clutter, clean out whatever is not serving you anymore, literally in your materialized world, or also energetically within your system. Clear out whatever doesn't need to be there anymore. Clear it out, make space for this new beginning to enter in your life. Whenever you feel in struggle, whenever you feel like it's a battle, then just know for yourself that your ships are coming in. Know for yourself that it's whatever you are working towards, it will come in. And stand strong in your beliefs. Because we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is a card that really speaks about standing strong in your beliefs, standing strong in your convictions. It's also a card of defending yourself, but the fact that it's clarified, Seven of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands, next to the Three of Wands, is really this feeling of, I know it's gonna be okay. Whenever I'm struggling, I just go into the knowingness, into the faith that it's okay. All is well, all is working out. Now I just deal with whatever is showing up now. I'm cleaning whatever is been shown to me that needs to be cleaned. And going further into this new moon cycle, there is, like I say, the Wheel of Fortune is here. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Nine of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. This is this beautiful, beautiful new beginning. Something, a new clarity, new ideas, new inspirations, new opportunities, gifts coming in, new job offers, whatever you are working on. And this Four of Wands is this, it's a pillar, it's a gateway also. We have the 1-1, but it's also, it's a very solid base. And it's a solid base that is very hard based. It's a very solid, it's like a family structure. It doesn't have to be a specific family structure. If that is what you're working on, it is. But it can also just be this this oiled machine working perfectly together on a very solid base. And then we have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment. And all these cards together, like I say, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. We have the Sun here, the Fool, the Eight of Pentacles. This is beautiful. These are very, very beautiful, very strong cards. So this new moon cycle, it has a lot for you in store, a lot of good things. But now, to start this cycle, put your focus into cleansing, clearing out the clutter, letting go, releasing anything that doesn't serve you anymore. And then slowly you will feel also together when the Mercury is going into motion again, that things will start to flow for you also. And altogether, this really feels also with the rune of breakthrough and the self. This really feels like amplified with the Wheel of Fortune next to it. This really feels like a very strong breakthrough and a very beautiful new beginning in this moon. The possibilities for it are there for you in this moon, always depending on our own choices, always. But the possibility for you is there. There is justice also on the table. So it feels like there is justice for you here this moon. And this justice feels related to what I said. Something is coming in that will make absolutely no sense to your logic. And this feels related to this justice. I want to pull some clarification on that. See if we get some information there. What is coming in there? Many. Okay. Okay, what I get the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, but it feels like it's not. Can I get one more? It feels like we cannot see it yet. It has to come as a surprise or something. It will bring an ending to something that has been weighing on you. Okay. Okay, in general, because it's still a collective reading, in general, whatever is coming in, that unlogic thing that will really doesn't make any sense, it's something that will bring an ending to a heavy burden, something that has been weighing on you heavily. And this counts for everyone who's watching this. But what it specifically is, because I get a lot of different messages, so it's going to be different for anyone. And it's also not up to me now to go deeper into this. This is what I really feel with these cards. So altogether, this moon cycle holds for you a lot of possibilities, beautiful possibilities, big changes. And in the beginning, to start this new moon cycle, really take time to clear, to cleanse, to release, and to let go. So there is a beautiful space to allow these new things to enter in your reality. And one more thing I want to confirm about this thing that's gonna come in that will absolutely make no sense. It's really related to justice in a positive way, because it's gonna be a pillar for you. A pillar in the sense of something very stable, something very solid that you can something that you can rely upon. It really feels like that. Okay, so this is what I have for you. I wish you a very beautiful new moon. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. And this message is about this new moon cycle, what this new moon cycle has in store for you. And pile 2, what I feel for you already. First thing I want to share is that when I was shuffling the cards for your reading, I got pulled by a dove who was singing, and she kept on singing up until I noticed it. So this always means for me that there is a message in there also, and I want to share it because the dove, the pigeon, they speak about homecoming. How doesn't matter how far they are from home, they always find their way back. And this feels significant to share that with you. So there is a message in there, or you are searching for a home, or you are lost in a moment, or you are waiting for someone to come home. There is a promise here that it's the homecoming is here, and it will happen, or something related to that will happen during this cycle. What else I feel with you? I pulled already some runes. And the runes, we get the Soelu and the Ingus. And Soelu is the rune that is it's the energy of the sun. It's wholeness. It's a state of being complete within yourself. And Ingus is the rune of fertility. So these are very, very beautiful runes. We also have the Nine of Cups already on the table, and the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. So related to this homecoming, it's a very beautiful promise that is already on the table for you. Do keep in mind, it's always related to our own choices also. We create our own reality, or the perception of it, with our own choices. But there is a promise, there is a possibility here in this new moon cycle for this. What I also feel is there is a lot of beauty on the table, but there is also healing, sadness, things that need to flow. And there is also forgiveness on the table, which also came out in pile 1. So what I also feel, or there is a message for you also in pile 1, which is possible, but it also feels like a collective team. We are really in this time of releasing, letting go, things that are not serving you anymore. So if there are still things inside of you that need forgiveness towards yourself or towards someone else, then Spirit is really pointing your attention to that now, to also give some attention there, to like fully complete a healing process that has been taking place. Maybe it's something old that still comes up, but you will notice during this month what this is about, or you will notice already, you will know already when I say this. But there is something that is still asking to flow out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so for some, this is about the homecoming with someone, or the homecoming within yourself. And there is 2 messages in here. It's about releasing the scars. With the healing being on the table and the forgiveness being on the table, and this flow, what I felt like something still needs to be released. It feels like some old wounds, some old wounds that are weighing on you. They are like weighing on your shoulders. And they are really asking for your attention to release them, to liberate yourself from them. There is the triskelion also here, and the triskelion is the symbol that speaks about whatever way you turn it. I'm gonna show you. This is the triskelion. And the triskelion is a sign of freedom, of liberty. And it says, whatever way you turn it, I will never bend. So it's about liberating yourself, freeing yourself from something that is still weighing on you. However that resonates with you. And it asks for forgiveness, letting go, releasing. To come to a place of union within yourself and or with someone else. That homecoming within. Let's see where this is going. I have 22 and 33 also on the table. Wow. One more. Wow. Okay, wow. This is beautiful. At the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords. And this one also came out in pile 1 on the bottom of the deck. And forgiveness also came out in pile 1 on the same place where it is now. So this really feels collectively. And this Eight of Swords is this place where we are feeling trapped by something. This can be in many different ways, but something is holding us down because she's bound. It looks like she's bound and blinded, and it looks like she's caged in, but in reality she's free. Her hands, the chain is loose, so she can put the chain off, she can take the blindfold out, and she can walk in between the swords out. So it's this mind of us. Wow. Wow. It's this mind of us that keeps us trapped in a way. And it keeps us trapped in an illusion. So together with this forgiveness, this is really, especially in the beginning of this new moon cycle. Also because this new moon cycle is it's flowing directly, it's flowing directly with Mercury going direct again. But Mercury she's coming out of a retrograde during the time of this new moon. And she's gonna be stationary for some days. So this new moon will not flow directly. She doesn't get movement directly, or the energy that's in the air is not an energy of direct movement. She will start to move, and the energy will start to move within some days after this new moon. And it really feels collectively these first days of this new moon to really take time to release, let go, surrender, and forgive whatever is not serving you anymore. To make space for something new. And it's beautiful. Pile 2, what comes out for you. The Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Wands. This is This really feels like a new beginning in love. But again, I say this can be also inside of yourself. We also have the union card. It, in the first place, it always comes from a place within yourself. But for you, pile 2, this really feels like someone is coming in for you. Someone is coming in for you. And it really feels like a wish fulfillment. Also with the sun and the fertility here, it's, I don't know if I can say anything else about it. This is just the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, new passionate beginnings that are heart-based, heart-filling. The lovers can speak of choices also, but in this reading we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate. It's speaking about soul-connected love. The Fool, it's a new beginning. The King of Cups, it's the king that holds his emotion and shares his love. And the Page of Wands is it's the one who's looking at a passionate new beginning. So all of this together, pile 2, this new moon cycle really holds a possibility of new love entering your life, someone else entering your life. Again, this can also be just inside, but for most of you it really feels like someone is coming in. But in the beginning of this new moon cycle, try to make some extra time to release, to forgive this thing that is weighing on your shoulders. These scars, let them flow out. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Very, very heart-based and very... My heart feels very warm and very full when I see all this, when I feel into all of this. Unbelievable. The moon and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune also came out in pile 1. Not in this position, but it also came out. So it feels like collectively this new moon in September is a very significant one. Very big changes are happening for all of us. And most of us are feeling this also. Me personally, I really feel like something big is happening. And this is also what I see in your reading. And the Wheel of Fortune together here with the moon feels like the wheel is turning together with the moon, because just the depiction of it, we have the Wheel of Fortune and it feels like this wheel is spinning, and it's like spinning in this moon cycle. So it's also about really going into this new moon cycle and allow yourself to flow together with the cycles of the moon, of this specific moon. So maybe look into this specific moon, and also look into the cycles that she's going through, And I think there is some symbolism in there for you. There are messages in there for you. Whatever information you find, it will be information that is significant for you. But there is something in there. So look into that. I feel I want to pull one more for you. Beautiful energy. Very, very beautiful energy. Very beautiful energy, but also very important to release yourself from this burden. Like how she's the depiction of it. I hope you can see it well. It's this woman and she's standing over now. She's like being, something heavy is on her shoulder. And I'm looking at this reading and I see all these beautiful, beautiful cards laying here. But she's with her head like that and she doesn't see anything. She's trapped. She's trapped in this mind, which is an illusion. She's trapped in there. But the sign of liberation, of freedom is on her shoulder. And also here she can free herself at any moment, at any given moment, by her own choice. So take time for that. Be very conscious about where you are holding yourself back, because on the other side of this, if she takes off the chain, take off the blindfold, looks around, and if she puts her head up and looks at everything that is here, it's so beautiful, so beautiful. But it's about you getting out of this illusion that is keeping you stuck, the scars that are there. Let go, release. There is no need to hold on to this anymore. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And allow yourself this beautiful, beautiful new beginning coming in. Soul family. Someone is coming in for you. No matter what. If it's the homecoming within yourself, then also someone else is coming in for you. And it's gonna feel like, or it's gonna be a very deep soul connection. Wow. Very beautiful energy, this reading. Thank you. Thank you that I can read for you. This is really beautiful to feel. Allow yourself to feel this. Open your heart. Open your heart for all of this. Okay, pile 2, this is what I have for you. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. And I wish you a very beautiful new moon. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. And this message is about this new moon cycle. What does this new moon has in store for you? And pile 3, what I see already for you is we have the blank rune. And the blank rune is, it's the beginning and the end. It's the unknowable. We also have the wild card and Nocturnus, and it feels like for you, this new moon, the whole moon cycle, feels like expect the unexpected. It feels like a lot of unexpected things might happen this cycle. And it's not in a bad way. There is also a very strong message to pay attention to your dreams in this cycle. Pay very good attention to your dreams. I also feel there is some silence, because with the other two piles, before I started, I got quite some messages from nature. And from things that were happening. And with you, I feel silence. Also with the blank rune, it's like not too much information is given to me in this moment, but a lot will happen. But in this moment, it feels kinda silent. And again, I'm being pulled, pay attention to your dreams. There's a lot of symbolism in your dreams in these times, in this month, this moon cycle. Let's see where this is going. Yeah, it really feels like very unexpected things are happening, or gonna happen, or it's in the possibilities, this cycle. Also, I see fertility coming out of a dark cloud, like maybe something that you thought, some seed you planted that you thought that wasn't growing, and then suddenly it just pops out in full blossom. We have the Three of Pentacles here on the table already, and in this deck, for me, it's the Mission Impossible card. So again, to that, it's like something is blooming. Something is blooming out of nowhere. Something that you thought was not growing or was dead even. And then suddenly there is this poof, life. Or very dark clouds, and then suddenly there is this bright sunshine breaking through these clouds and bringing in this bringing all in. It feels like that. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the King of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. So wow, this Mission Impossible, the possibilities for you, this new moon cycle, it's like some kind of Mission Impossible suddenly becomes possible. You're gonna be seen, you're gonna be recognized for something that you have been putting your effort in, or you will be seen and recognized for something. Maybe some kind of project that you were very passionate about and that you held yourself in a very graceful place about it. I don't know why I get that. Graceful place. It also feels for some that you planted seeds in some kind of release, some kind of grief, some kind of pain that you went through, some process that you went through, and you planted some seeds from out of that, and something very beautiful is blooming, is growing out of that now. And it's offering you a very stable position. Wow, there is a lot. It's difficult to put this energy into words for now. Let me see. Let me clarify this. Yeah, this feeling really comes through that something happened that shook you a lot and that was very painful to go through. And you did something with it. It's like you transformed it into something different. And now there is all these rewards coming in. There is so much, so much, so much. Like I say, it's difficult to put one word onto it. It's just a lot. This feeling was plenty, more than plenty even. Wow, wow, beautiful cards. Okay, let's try to put this in a message. This mission impossible, I told you already, it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune came out in all three readings, so it really feels like a collective team. And I feel it personally also that something big or big things are happening in these times. And for you also, the Wheel of Fortune, it's like the wheel is turning in your favor and bringing this mission impossible into the possible. There is the Six of Wands clarified by the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. You are almost there, so it feels like what bird is this? This bird is really pulling my attention now. So the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Something you have been putting a lot of your energy, a lot of your time and effort in, and you're going to be recognized for this. You're going to be seen for this. You're going to be acknowledged for this. The King of Wands clarified by the Queen of Cups. This is you being in a position of a very stable, mature position, and this grace is coming through again. You're coming out of a situation very gracefully, very gracefully. And then the Five of Cups, clarified by the High Priestess. So this is this, again, this feeling of something you planted or something you transformed from this grief, from this relief, from this painful thing you went through, or things, it's maybe more situations. You transformed the pain into something that is growing, and it was guided by your intuition or guided by something higher than yourself to do this. And now you are fully reaping the rewards of it. You have the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. This is big time abundance. This is big abundance. This is, again, this plenty. And plenty doesn't even describe what I feel. There are almost no words to describe what is coming through here. And you're gonna feel there is a possibility for you, always depending on our own choices. But this moon cycle, there is things coming through for you that will give you this feeling of, I don't even have words for this, in a very pleasant way. There is the Queen of Pentacles and Justice on the table. So this really feels like you are getting your justice for something, and it's something that you have been struggling for some time. So the clarification cards that I pulled out, they are only confirming this. Wow, 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 wow. No words, are very difficult to put this into words. So much, and so much beauty, so much growth out of something that was dead. Maybe it's for some, it's someone who passed away, and you put that into, you transformed that into something else. Maybe you are helping others with certain grief, or it was something that was guided. You've really felt guided intuitively or by something higher than yourself to do something with this, and you did. You did. And now it's, everything is growing and blooming and blossoming in the same time. Very beautiful energy, very powerful, very abundant. And what I also feel here, and it's related to this specific new moon cycle. We have the Mercury, we are getting out of Mercury retrograde. While I'm recording this, we are still in Mercury retrograde, but she will go, she will station, she will go into stationary mode the same moment as the new moon. And she will stay some days stationary. And this new moon, instead of a directly new beginning, this new moon feels like the first days of this new moon cycle. Everything is moving very, very slowly, or even standing still. And for you, these first days of this new moon cycle, it's very important to pay attention to your dreams. There is something in your dreams for you, so pay attention to them. I want to pull one more card for you from this deck. But it's wow, the energy is very, very beautiful. Again, very abundant. Very difficult to describe. And this is how you're gonna feel. Like also with this blank rune, this a lot of different things are coming in for you. There is the possibility for you for a lot of not difficult, different blessings coming in for you. One more. Vesica Pisces. I have no idea what this means. It's a new deck, and it's the first time I pulled this card. But also, it feels like the same as the feeling I had in the beginning, this silence. I don't know what this means. I don't know what's happening. And probably this is how you are feeling now. You're in a void. But look at this card. It's 26, it's 8 also. Oh, sorry for that. It's beautiful. And it feels like you are here now in this point. And in this point, you have no idea about all this. And this new moon cycle feels like if we go into this specific depiction, that everything that is here is like coming into your awareness. It's gonna come into your reality. It's gonna be shown to you. It's gonna be given to you. And you're gonna feel like, wow, I have no words for this. The same with this. I don't know what this means. The, the, the blank rune. I have no idea what is coming. But it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Okay, my beautiful pile 3, this is what I have for you. I wish you a very beautiful new moon cycle. Remember to take care of your dreams, to pay attention to your dreams, especially these first days. And then just be open for everything that is coming in. So I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.